Bataan Governor Albert Garcia, Bataan District 2 Representative Congressman Jose Enrique Joet Garcia III, and Philippine Sports Commission Chairperson William Butch Ramirez. Thank you, Mr. President, and our esteemed guests for leading the groundbreaking and capsule laying. We now request the President and our guests to proceed on stage for the program proper. We ask everyone to be seated. Once again, we ask everyone to be seated. To formally begin our program, may we invite Bataan Governor Albert Garcia for his welcome remarks.
Maraming salamat po sa ating minamahal na Pangulo, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte, sa Chairman po ng Philippine Sports Commission, Chairman Butch Ramirez, sa ating masipag at matulungin na Senator Bongo, sa ating mga officers ng PSC, sa ating pinagmamalaking atleta ng ating bansa na nandirito ngayon. Palakpakan po natin sila. At sa lahat po ng ating mga bisita mula sa national government at sa local government, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the officials of the province of Bataan, welcome po sa aming makasaysayang lalawigan. Bago po ako magpatuloy, nais ko pong imbitahan ang bawat isa na batiin natin sa pamamagitan ng masigabong palakpakan ng happy birthday ang ating napakasipag na Senator Bongo. Boss, happy birthday po. Buong galak at buong puso po naming binubuksan ang pintuan ng aming makasaysayan na lalawigan sa pagtanggap po sa lahat ng ating mga bisita sa pamumuno ng ating Pangulo, Mayor Duterte. Nandito po tayo ngayon sa Bayan ng Bagak, ang bagong tatag na 3rd District of Bataan represented by Congresswoman Gila Garcia. Buong puso po naming tinatanggap kayong lahat. Alam nyo po, Mayor, kami po'y palaging nagagalak tuwing binibisita nyo po ang aming lalawigan. At sa pagkakataong ito, hindi lamang po kayo bumisita para makadaupang palad ang bawat isa sa amin, ay may dala na naman po kayong napakahalagang proyekto para po sa ating bansa at sa ating lalawigan. Nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyo at sa Philippine Sports Commission for choosing Bataan as the site of our Philippine Sports Training Center, kung saan ang ating elite athletes ay dito po magte-train at makakapagsimula po kami ng grassroots program for future athletes ng ating bansa. Tamang-tama po ang lokasyon dahil bukod po sa napakaganda, tanawin ng mga bundok, dagat, at nasa likod po tayo ng Mount Samat na isang simbolo ng katapangan at kagitingan ng mga Pilipino. Kaya tuwing magte-train po yung ating athletes dito, sila po ay may inspire sa mga sakripisyong ipinamalas ng ating mga veterano. So once again, thank you very much for choosing Bataan, at we are looking forward to host this relevant facility at maging kababayan na po natin yung ating mga elite athletes ng ating bansa. And with your sports program, mas marami pa pong medalya ang makuha ng bansang Pilipinas. Mr. President, Mayor, gusto ko pong kunin ang pagkakataong ito upang pasalamatan kayo sa napakaraming proyekto at programa na ibinigay niyo po sa ating bansa at dito po sa lalawigan ng Bataan. Saksi po ang aking mga kababayan sa mas malalapad, mas malalawak na daan, mas mahahabang mga kalsada, farm-to-market roads, hospitals, schools, mga pabahay po para sa mahihirap. Pagdating po sa mga social program, hindi po namin makakalimutan ang free tuition sa universidad, free irrigation para sa ating magsasaka, at alam naman po natin na tayo po'y dumaan sa pandemya at naramdaman po namin ang inyong ayuda magmula po sa SAP, sa AIX, sa TUPAD, na hanggang ngayon ay nararamdaman pa rin po ng ating mga kababayan. Yung inyong malasakit center na tinayo po sa aming lalawigan ay napakalaking tulong, lalong-lalo na po sa mga mahihirap na nagkasakit, na hindi na po makapunta sa government hospital dahil naging COVID-dedicated po sila. Nakatulong po ito kahit sa private hospital ay natutulungan pa rin po natin. Kaya maraming salamat po sa ilang malasakit center na itinayo nyo po dito sa aming lalawigan. Matutuwa po kayong malaman, mahal na Mayor, na sa pangunguna ng ating kapulisan, mga Mayor, PDEA, barangay officials, dito po sa lalawigan ng Bataan, sa inyong liderato, 100% drug-free ang lahat ng 237 barangays. Kaya naman ang lalawigan ng Bataan ay nananatiling isa sa pinakamatahimik na lugar sa buong Pilipinas. Nilagdaan nyo rin po, katulad ng paglagda nyo dito sa batas kung saan maitatayo ang ating Philippine Sports Training Center. Nilagdaan nyo rin po ang batas na iniakda ni Kong Joet. Ito po yung amendment sa Freeport area of Bataan, kung saan pwede na pong lumabas sa main zone ng bayan ng Mariveles ang Freeport area of Bataan. And ngayon po, meron na pong 17 expansion sites sa labas ng Mariveles, itong FAB o Freeport area of Bataan, na magbibigay ng mas maraming trabaho sa ating mga kababayan at mas mapapalapit po natin yung trabaho sa ating mga pamilya. Kaya napakalaking bagay po nito. Kaya maraming salamat po, Mayor. At hindi po namin hindi babanggitin ang napakalaking proyekto na magbabago ng kapalaran ng lalawigan ng Bataan. Ito po ang sinimulan nyong Bataan, Cavite, Interlink Bridge na bahagi po ng inyong Build program. Kung hindi lang po nagka-pandemya, marahil ay nag-groundbreaking na po natin itong tulay na ito. At itong tulay na ito ay mag-uugnay ng lalawigan ng Bataan sa Cavite at tatagos po ng Manila Bay. Together with the projects that you have initiated, katulad po ng Skyway at Subway, itong tulay na ito ang makakatulong para ma-decongest ang Metro Manila. Na binanggit nyo nga po, mahal na Mayor, nitong mga nakaraang speaking engagement, na namamatay na po, dying city na po yung Metro Manila dahil sobrang congested at sobrang traffic. At sinabi nga po ng JICA na pre-pandemic, we are losing 3.5 billion pesos a day because of congestion, pollution, productivity, and time wasted dahil po sa traffic sa Metro Manila. So this bridge will be one of the many solutions that you have initiated para ma-solve po ang problemang ito. At Bukod po dyan, ito po ay magbibigay ng pambihirang oportunidad para po sa mas magandang kinabukasan ng lalawigan ng Bataan at ng probinsya ng Cavite. Kaya para po dito sa napakaraming programa at proyekto na tunay na naramdaman ng ating mga kababayan, maraming salamat, Mayor, at hindi po namin makakalimutan ang inyong naiambag, ang inyong contribute at ang serbisyong iginawad po ninyo sa ating bansa at sa ating lalawigan. At kahit dumating po ang mga hinaharap na panahon, you will always be welcome and you will always be in the hearts of every Bataenyo. Maraming salamat, Mayor. Mabuhay po kayo at thank you very much po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Governor Garcia. At this point, may we call on Philippine Sports Commission Chairman William Ramirez for a project overview with audiovisual presentation.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. President Rodrigo Duterte, sir. Senator Bongo, Chairman of the Sports Committee of the Senate. Congressman Joet Garcia, Governor Albert Garcia, Congressman Jela Garcia, Vice Governor Chris Garcia, board members, provincial officials and barangay captains, athletes, tindig kayo, kita kayo ng presidente, tinatanong kayo. Okay. My fellow members of the board, commissioners, who are here this afternoon. Nung nagawa itong batas na ito, nakita ko po yung sakripisyo, initiative, the alertness of Senator Bongo at the Senate. At hindi ko akalain na matapos ganun kabilis, just like what was crafted in National Academy of Sports in Clark. Mabilis po. At you could just imagine that in few months, naging batas na siya. And what was very fortunate was pinirma ng presidente. And according to many sports people, ito isa sa pinakamabilis na batas tungkol po sa sports program. So this is a legacy to live by. At after that, nung inopen namin itong batas na ito, encouraging cities and provinces to bid, meron tayong mga 5 to 7 provinces and cities were bidding these national training centers. And I have a chance of traveling this place. Nakita ko yung scenery niya sa dagat, sa bundok, at Mount Samat. But I think it was more of Mount Samat that touched us in the board discussion, plus the 25 hectares donated by the province with the initiative of Governor Abit Garcia and Congressman. So, and because of this scenery that can hardly be seen in other bidders, the board have decided na i-award namin sa Bataan. And after this, we never thought that today we will be groundbreaking this place before the term of the president and my term. So this is so sentimental for us, especially me and the athletes, which will be the beneficiary of the National Training Center. Itong center na ito, magiging sports city ito, parang sa Australia, sa Canberra. Meron pa rin maiiwan sa Ultra, sa PhilSports Pasig. Meron din sa Manila, meron din sa Baguio. Pero dito, because there are 37 facilities, malaki po ito. As described by the governor, this is one of the most favored city in the country today. Allow me to read this speech of mine. On February 14, 2019, our dear President Rodrigo Duterte signed into law Republic Act 11214, effectively creating the Philippine Sports Training Center. Of course, with tremendous efforts and initiative of Senator Bongo. The mandate to create a state-of-the-art sports training facility to promote and develop sports in the country to achieve excellence in international sports competition and to ensure success in the country's quest to achieve competitiveness in the Olympic Games and to promote international amity among nations. The law is truly a milestone, and this will become only second a national sports training center since the construction of the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex in 1950s. The country has been wanting for an advanced national sports training facility for a long, long time. The creation of this training center today will rise the line with a vision could not have come at the most opportune time. We are seeing a reawakening of Filipino athletes' dream and vigor in the pursuit of it. In the past years, under this administration, we have seen records broken, overcome, and set. We have seen performances in the best ever category, best finished, best medal achievement, and most numbers of qualifiers in the Olympics. We have seen many firsts, first world champions, first lady winners, and first Olympic gold. It has been called a sports renaissance, and truly I think it is. The Philippine Sports Training Center is going to be one major birth on which continuance of sports renaissance will be anchored on. We at the Philippine Sports Commission are extremely grateful to our beloved President Rodrigo Duterte and Senator Bongo for this realization. In the same way, we are grateful for the generous 25 hectares of land donated by the province of Bataan through the initiative of Governor Albert Garcia and Congressman Garcia. We think that it is just fitting that the home of our champions will be erected here in Bagak, where the heroic laying down of lives for flag and country of simple citizens mirrors sacrifice that our athletes go through in the journey towards victory. Mr. President, this place will be monumental in the history of Philippine sports, and it will be a legacy to live by, not only for the athletes, but for the Bataeño and the whole country, and especially the young people in the country who was touched by the historical drama of Bataan in the death march of Bataan years ago. So for all of this, Mr. President, Senator Bongo, and of course, the dynamic leadership of Governor Garcia and Congressman Garcia, sa ngalan po ng Philippine Sports Commission, maraming salamat po at mabuhay po kayo.
Thank you, Chairman Ramirez. Now may I request everyone to please focus your attention on the screens to watch the audio-visual presentation.
This 2022, the long wait is finally over for the creation of the state-of-the-art and highly scientific Philippine Sports Training Center for Filipino national athletes. The province of Bataan will serve as the new home and primary venue to hone the talents and skills of our up-and-coming homegrown Filipino athletes in the national team and the national training pool. A massive 250,000 square meter of land was provided by the province to house advanced national training facilities for both elite and grassroots athletes in the country. By virtue of Republic Act No. 11214, otherwise known as the Philippine Sports Training Center Act, signed by President Rodrigo Duterte in February 2019, the PSTC aims to promote and develop sports in the country to achieve excellence in international sports competitions and promote international amity among nations. The state-of-the-art sports hub will feature numerous facilities for administrative, athletes and coaches dormitory, sports science and medical centers, with sports amenities for 39 Olympic and non-Olympic sports. After realizing our dream and making a golden milestone in winning our first Olympic gold medal in Tokyo Olympics and making another historic feat in 2019 Southeast Asian Games after our second overall championships, The soon-to-rise Philippine Sports Training Center will now bear witness to the new stories of sacrifices, hardships, and victories of our Filipino athletes. A present and true-to-spirit representation of our national heroes who laid down their lives for flag and country. Para sa pangarap, para sa karangalan, para sa inang bayan.
At this juncture, may we call on Bataan 2nd District Representative Jose Enrique Joet Garcia III to introduce our guest of honor.
Isang mapagpalang hapon po sa ating lahat. Isang napakalaking karangalan, maipakilala ang isang pinuno na nagpamalas ng labis na katapatan, malasakit at pagmamahal, hindi lamang sa probinsya ng Bataan, kundi po sa buong bansang Pilipinas. Mga kababayan, ang Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Thank you. Kindly sit down. Officials and employees of the Philippine Sports Commission led by Chairman William Ramirez, Senator Bongo, Chairperson, Senate Committee on Sports, Bataan 2nd District Congressman Jose Enrique Garcia III, Pusong Pinoy Party List Congressman Journey Jet Nisay, Bataan Governor Albert Garcia, Bataan Vice Governor Maria Cristina Garcia, Balangas City Municipal Mayor Francis Antonio Garcia, Dinalopihan Municipal Mayor and Bataan 3rd District Congresswoman-elect Maria Angela Garcia, kanila na lahat. Wala nang naiwan sa iba. Limay Municipal Mayor Nelson David, Orion Municipal Mayor Antonio Raimondo, Pilar Municipal Mayor Carlos Pizarro Jr., Bagak Municipal Vice Mayor Ron Michael Alexi Del Rosario. Abukay Municipal Vice Mayor and Mayor-elect Ruben Tagle, Dinalopihan Municipal-elect Mayor-elect Herman Santos Jr., fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Believe ako sa iyong liderato, Puro Garcia. Sa amin man rin, you know, there's a queer coincidence in our history. Maybe it would be the first time. I don't know. I have yet to look into the archives of our country. But si Inday, Vice Mayor, would swear sa loyalty niya sa Constitution and to the country ngayong 19. So, si Bongbong Marcos would take his oath of office on June 30 pa. So, at that time, at that point in time sa history, ang presidente, ako pa. June 30 pa yung isa eh. Pero may vice president na oath of office na. So, in about how many days it would be? Kailan bang? 11 days. Ang presidente ninyo, Duterte, ang vice president ninyo, Duterte. Kaya, sabihin ko kay Inday, ituloy na lang natin ito. Hindi biro lang. But it's really a queer situation. And, well, for one, it would become events of life later on. It gives me great pleasure to join you today for the groundbreaking of the Philippine Sports Center. I thank the Philippine Sports Commission for giving me the honor to witness the beginning of such a momentous undertaking for Philippine sports. I commend everyone involved in this great project, which will become the future home and primary venue for development of our nation's athletes. I wish to recognize the contribution and generosity of the Bataan provincial government for donating 250 square meters of land here in Bagak for the establishment of the PSTC. This project shows our concerted efforts, how our concerted efforts can create a huge impact on the future of our athletes and of the Filipino youth as a whole. It is likewise proves in order to achieve progress, the address and needs of our people and provide efficient, responsive, and inclusive services that they justly deserve, we need to uphold the ideals of synergy, collaboration with the whole of government approach. Moving forward, I am excited to know that once completed, the state-of-the-art and highly scientific sports complex will be instrumental not only in the honing of the skills and talents of our athletes, coaches, and referees, but also boosting their morale as they compete locally and hopefully globally. With this facility, I am confident we will raise and develop more world-class athletes who will represent the Philippines in international competitions and usher in a thriving sports industry here in the country. As I now near the end of my term, it is my hope that the succeeding administration will continue and complete this project as well as pursue other similar projects that would benefit our athletes in the years to come. Before I say dito kasi, again, I congratulate all of you and mabuhay tayong lahat. Huwag ka muna magpalakpak kay... actually, hindi ko trabaho to. Trabaho ng mga PMS niya. Yan, nagatindig niya, kita mo. Mahulog ka dyan kasi katindig. this is not really my handiwork. Sulat lang ito ng type, tapos ibigay sa akin, at basahin ko lang dito. But give me about, siguro 5 minutes. It's 6:05, 6:10. Yung iniwang kong momentum sana sa druga, I'm very happy to know that there is a zero activity of drugs in this country. But please support any endeavor that would kill the industry of drugs in this country. For, sabi ko nga, I am not used to strong words. I know that it's a foul one. But kailangan kong sabihin na lalo na sa pulis, pati military, huwag ninyong bitawan ang momentum, hawakan ninyo ang droga. Kasi pag hindi, sisirain ang bayan natin. Look at Sinaloa, look at San Francisco, napunta man kayo doon. Tingnan mo yung mga tao sa sidewalk. Los Angeles, andyan sa park, nag-tent, sa sidewalk, at wala silang magawa. Wars sa Canada, si Seattle, yung katabi lang niya, it's really terrible. And yung British Columbia, maganda noon ang lugar na yan. Napakaganda. Peaceful, you go to the Grouse Mountain and everything. Ngayon, because of the leniency, lenient, I don't know why they allowed na magpunta ang mga addict doon, pwede silang injeksyonan, walang huli. Gastos ng gobyerno. Anak ka na. Pag ganon ang ginawa ko dito, idol. Look at Sinaloa of Mexico, Colombia, and in some parts of Thailand. Sila ang mamili ng kanilang mayor, vice mayor, at walang magawa ang gobyerno. Go to the YouTube and find out how drug is dragging these countries. Sobra, kasi ayaw patayin, libre na lang injection. Tapos walang bahay, kung saan-saan matulog, ayan. And every time the monkey rides on their back, gaganon na yan, kakatina, they would go to the sites where the injection is free. So, it will destroy the country. It will dirty the country. Kung ganon na sila sa Luneta magpunta, putang ina mo, papatayan kita. Huwag kayong maniwala, pumapatay ako ng tao. And I have never allowed or tolerated the killing of children and women. And my orders to the police, paulit-ulit yan, go out and destroy the drug organizations, apparatus, and all. And when they go there, kahapon, namatayan ako ng isa. Yesterday, kita ko sa namamatay rin ang pulis ko. Yung mga buy-bust operations. That is the only norm of talagang makuha natin. Pag binitawan ninyo ito, anong drug-free, i-drug-free talaga ninyo. Ilibing ninyo dyan, no? Maraming lupa dyan na hinukay ninyo. Huwag kayong pumayag. It will destroy your province. It will destroy your city. Ako, being the mayor, I said, go out. Yan ang sabi ko sa pulis. Lumabas kayo, hanapin nyo, hantingin ninyo. Do it in the official performance of duty. At if by unfortunate chance, you find yourself in a corner at nagtagpo kayo itong mga drug lords na ito, kill them. Kaya yung human rights, ako na yan nag-utos. Kaya pag pinatay ninyo, because you have to perform your duty and to save your own life if it is in danger, okay yan. I assume full responsibility. Magtanong sila kung bakit ito, sabihin mo, utos ni Duterte. Siya daw ang magpakulong para sa amin. Huwag kayong matakot. Basta performance of duty. Na, yung polis maglasing, bugbugin yung asawa, kasi galing doon sa isang asawa. Hello, I'm not trying to insult you in public. Pero sa mayor ako, sa amin, Bataan siguro, okay kayo. The moral standards might be higher here. Ako na mayor ako, every time may police ilibing, whether sa trabaho, namatay o sa sakit, I go there as mayor. Invariably, mag-iyak yung pamilya. Tapos sa isang kabila, mayroon namang grupo doon. Sabi ko, tawagin ko yung CEO doon. Halika, bakit yan? Sir, dalawa ang asawa kasi niyan siya. Wala akong nakita. Bantayan ninyo. Baka hindi dito. O, doon sa labas, Manila. Wala akong nakita na pulis na isa lang ang asawa. Totoo yan. Sa bagay, pasunod-sunuran yan sila kay ang mayor mismo ako, dalawa mo rin ang asawa ko. Ganoon talaga ang buhay. Huwag ka lang magbugbog. Ngayon, dinoblik ka na yung sweldo nila. Yung sweldo nila maliit eh. Hindi magkasya sa dalawang asawa. Alam ko yan. Huwag niyo akong lukuhin ulit. Kasi ako, ang sweldo ko, it's about 196. 200 yan eh, plus salary of a president. 190. Hatiin ko pa yan para sa dalawang pamilya. So wala na akong bisyo. Hindi na ako mag-inom. Tama-tama rin. Wala na. Sa kama na lang ako. I walk with a limp. Kasi yung years also of the motorsiklo, the little fractures are already showing there. Kaya I try to, pero nag-limp talaga na ako. Hindi ko na kaya. So yan ang marunong ang Diyos. Binigay niya sa akin ang presidency sa katandaan ko. Then ngayon, last year lang ito, naglabasa na lahat ang sakit. Then, ang term ko, matatapos na rin. Timing lang. Timing lang talaga binigay ng Panginoong Diyos. Ayaw ko kung anong nagawa ko sa buhay na ito. Maybe I have done something good na na-impress ko si Jesus. You know, atin-atin lang ito. Tapusin ko na. Hanggang 75 lang ako. and I graduated 7 years high school. And I could not remember a week, semana, na hindi ako nakaluhod sa harap ng altar. Pag bumaba yan, pa! Taas! Sige ako, concentrate. Ang konsuelo, alam mo kung sino? Sa altar. Sa altar ka mag-kneel down. Tingin ako kay Yesu Kristo, nakaganon siya. Tingin ko, Jess, pareha talaga ang swerte natin. Magtulungan na lang tayo. Naghihirap na ako dito. Ganon. Ganon ang buhay ko. Pero, binigyan ako ng Panginoong Diyos na dito. Noon, kaibigan ko lahat, pati NPA. Politiko ka, buto lang yan eh. Totoo yan. Yung mga police pati military, they should give a bigger window sa mga politiko. Akyat ng bukid dyan, magbabayad. Buto. But when I became president, kaibigan kami, sinabi ko, tapos na ang pagkakaibigan natin. Kasi ako, naging presidente na. And I swore to defend the integrity of the Republic of the Philippines. Trabaho sagrado yan. So ngayon, kaaway na tayo. Ganon lang ang panahon. There is a time to be friends and a time to be enemies. There is a time for killing and a time to be at peace. A time to be young and a time to be old. A time to be a shining star in the skies. Kagaya ko. 22 years mayor, congressman. Nag-abot pa kami ng tatay ni kang 11 Congress. I used to be a shining star. But after June 30, I would only be an ordinary citizen at ganon na lang kalaki. Ganon ang buhay. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our groundbreaking ceremony of the Philippine Sports Training Center. May we request the President and stage party to kindly remain on stage to grant a photo opportunity in 4 batches. May we call on the first batch, the Philippine Sports Commission officials and employees, to proceed on stage for the photo opportunity. For the second batch, the provincial government officials and regional directors of Bataan, please stand by for your turn.